Hey everyone, welcome back to another Mythic item guide for the Elder Scrolls Online. In this one, we're going to be going after the Harpooner's Waiting Kilt. This guide assumes you've already unlocked ESO's Antiquities system and reached at least level 7 on your Scrying and Excavating skills. If you haven't done that yet, there's a link to my Scrying and Excavating guide in this video's description. Check out that video first and come back here when you're ready. The Harpooner's Waiting Kilt is a Mythic medium armor leg piece introduced with ESO's Blackwood chapter. It provides a unique effect that significantly boosts your critical chance and critical damage, which makes it great for certain DPS builds. When you deal direct damage, you gain a stack of Hunter's Focus once every second for 20 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. Each stack increases your critical chance by 110 and critical damage by 1%. However, taking direct damage removes 5 stacks of Hunter's Focus, and this can happen once per second. In other words, this item is a great choice for PvE players who can maintain the maximum number of stacks throughout fights. Anyway, let's take a look at how to get it. The 5 leads you'll need to acquire the Harpooner's Waiting Kilt are as follows: Bog Blue Jasper Fetish, Kothringi Cut Leather, Silverweave Cord, Tied Glass Beads, and Wolftail Sash. Now let's go over where you can find them. Bog Blue Jasper Fetish. This one drops from Treeminder Nakesh, the final boss in the Ruins of Mazatoon dungeon. It isn't a guaranteed drop though, so you will probably have to repeat it a few times before it eventually drops. Kothringi Cut Leather. This lead is dropped from world bosses in the Blackwood zone. This is pretty straightforward. If you can solo them, that's great, but you should be able to find other players killing these world bosses without too much trouble if you need help. Keep killing the world bosses until the lead drops. Silverweave Cord. This one is dropped by NPC Daggerfall Covenant enemies in Balfoyen. These guys are super easy to kill. You can just shut your brain off and run around farming them until the lead drops. Tied Glass Beads. This lead can be found in alchemy-related nodes in Shadowfen, in other words plants and water. This one took a surprisingly long time to drop for me. I found the easiest thing to do is make sure you have the Keen Eyes perk and just keep running up and down these riverbanks harvesting plants and water nodes until it eventually drops. Wolftail Sash. This lead can be obtained by fishing in foul water fishing holes in the Murkmire zone. This one is tricky due to the fact that there are actually surprisingly few foul water nodes in Murkmire. I'd recommend going up here to fish for the lead. Make sure you've got the right bait and keep fishing until the lead drops. Now that we've collected our leads, all 5 of the leads must be scryed and excavated in their respective zones. For this one, all 5 leads will be scryed and excavated in the Blackwood zone. Remember, the Mythic item is acquired once the last of these 5 leads is excavated. They don't all have to be done at the same time, so if one of the leads is taking a bit longer for you to get, you can still progress by scrying and excavating the other leads in the meantime. Once that final lead is excavated, the Harpooner's Waiting Kilt will be added to your inventory. As always, remember that Mythic items are unlocked account-wide, so if you want to use the Harpooner's Waiting Kilt on multiple characters, simply visit a transmute station and you can reconstruct additional ones as you need for your alts. If you enjoyed watching this guide or found it helpful, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more content. That's all I've got for this one. Until next time, see ya!